Good morning and welcome to day 6 of Vlogmas. Forgot what day we were on for a moment there. I think it's because I'm sat here holding day 5 of the puzzle advent and got the number 5 on there. How are we all? Apparently I had, and I do know I had, audio problems yesterday. I do apologise, I do not know why. Maybe the microphone wasn't plugged in properly. It should be working now. I will double check before I upload it today that the audio was okay. Sorry, I'm holding things and I'm confusing myself. As you all know, it's so easy to do for me to confuse myself. I confused myself that much yesterday. I forgot to open my coffee advents. How about that? Anyway, today we're going to start with the puzzle advents I've been doing. This fake bauble one, where you had to work out which one was the fake bauble. I am more confused with the answer than the puzzle. One of the boys is going to have to explain this to me in simpler terms, but let me try. I'll read out what it says. It said, find the fake bauble, divide the balls into 3 groups. Group 1 contains K1, K2 and K3. So we're allocating each bauble a number. Group 2 contains K4, K5 and K6. And group 3 contains K7 and K8. Now place group 1 on one side of the beam balance and group 2 on the other. If group 1 and group 2 then... if group 1 and group 2 equal each other, then the faulty ball is in group 3. Then you weigh K7 and 8 to find it. If group 1 weighs more than group 2, then the faulty ball is in group 2. Weigh K4 and K5. If they are equal weight, then K6 is at fault. Oh, I get it now. I just didn't read it out loud. If they are not the same weight, then the lighter ball is faulty. Use the same method as above if group 2 is heavier than group 1. Phew, luckily you were able to find the fake and now you can sleep in peace again. That took me ages. For some reason my mind wasn't logically processing all that. But we got there. Well, I didn't. The boys did. Oh dear me. I'm having one of those mornings this morning. I started doing a batch of bagels with my sourdough starter. And I read that wrong as well. I haven't done anything wrong, but I read the instructions for later on wrong, and I had to read them 4 times before it made sense. I couldn't figure out why we weren't waiting all day for the dough to rise. Okay, day number 6. Are we ready? All you need is love, right? You're driving home for Christmas in a snowstorm. Oh, my timer's gone off, sorry. You're driving home for Christmas in a snowstorm when you pass a bus stop and see 3 people waiting for the bus. An elderly lady who looks like she needs to go to hospital. An old friend who once saved your life. And 3, the love of your life. Don't ask how you know, you just know. Unfortunately, only one other person fits into your car. What do you do? So, how do you get everybody where they're supposed to be? I don't think you're calling for a taxi either, or relying on the bus. I think I've got it. I'll let you know tomorrow whether I've got it or not. As I said, I'm making bagels today, so I've got to keep this fairly short and sweet because I have to start forming up my dough soon. They'll be alright for 15 minutes though, don't worry. I finished my socks last night. Haven't got them on me. I'm lovely and fluffy today, aren't I? Haven't got them on me, but I'll show them to you later or tomorrow if I remember. And I started getting ready to do the mild magic socks by Stephen West. And these use up scraps, or you can coordinate them. Mine will be two different, completely different mismatched socks. I don't mind wearing odd socks. It would have bothered me before, but it doesn't now. So I've got out some yarn I was playing about with. I've forgotten but I got 2 balls of leftover yarn. You hold 2 fingers together and you change them at different. But then I also found a few minis that I've got laying around that I absolutely love. These ones. They're from Giddy Yarns. And they're called Discworld Part 1 minis. They're 10 gram minis and there's 2, 4, 6 of them. I thought they would make amazing socks. They don't quite match with these, although that one could go in quite well. But then I've had these hung up my pegboard upstairs for ages. I bought them when I first started sock knitting again this time round, and they're by the Indie Yarn Club. I think I got them from Etsy. I bought a few of them. I've only used a few, but there's a few colours there that would also work with those. So that's what I'm going to cast on later. And because you've got 2 fingering weights together, I have a few pairs of sock needles, but I needed a bigger pair for... Can't get the packet open. Needed a bigger pair for these, so I ordered a pair of, and I love these in the smaller ones, Addy Unicorn needles, because I prefer to magic loop. And I love these. They just work well. So these size 3.5s. They arrived the other day and I said to Luke, what are these? What do these remind you of? If you're new here, Luke is my son. He's 23. And he sometimes pops in videos rarely. Sometimes he's around. Sometimes you'll hear him singing in the background. And sometimes you won't. But it's just us living here at the moment, so I may mention him a fair bit. Anyway, I said, what do they remind you of, Luke? And he looked at me and he said, meat probing thermometers. And yes, I can quite see why he thought that. Not unicorn horns. Meat probing thermometers. So that... Oh, I'm going to open my coffee. I'm going to need coffee today. I've had one this morning and it's 11:15. And I didn't open yesterday's either, did I? So I need 5 and 6. 1, 2, 9, 23. There's number 5. The man's holding a cup of coffee. It's got a light purple seal. It looks pink there, but it's light purple. And number 6, where are you hiding? A 7. 1, 2, 23. I've lost number. Oh, it's up here at the top. under the man's list. And that's got striped. So let's see what we can find. Oh, it could be the House Vanilla blend, or it's not House Mocha. We've had that one. Unless there's more. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. Oh, it could be the 16 and 24 coffees. And a pink solid one is the House Blend again, which was quite nice. And then the Law. I did consider doing a tea calendar. They seem to be popular, but I'm not always in the mood for tea. Although we do drink a fair bit of it these days. That's number 6. I wanted number 5 as well. So there we go. Let's see. Lango Estremo number 10. That should wake me up. And this one is the flavour collection, and I believe it's the caramel one, which I've had before, and that is very nice. So I'm going to go and get myself a coffee, do the next step in my bagels, and I will be back tomorrow to see how you all are. So whatever you choose to do, bit my tongue. Whatever you choose to do today, I hope it's a good one. I hope it makes you smile. And here's a tip from our very own Nanny Moon. Hi Sally, she's doing a wonderful alternative Christmas advent calendar thing from a book, and today's is Sing a Carol. And even if you don't celebrate Christmas and you don't want to sing a carol, they're not all Christian or religious. Sing a song that makes you happy. I thought that was it's a wonderful Advent choice. If you've not met our Sally before, do pop over. She's such a lovely soul. She really is. I love watching Sally. I'll link her down below. But I'm now going to go into my kitchen, do what I need to do, and sing a carol. So all take care. Have a great day, and I'll talk to you again hopefully tomorrow. Bye.